Let's start with, okay. How can organizations integrate AI into their existing ops framework without throwing the whole thing out and starting over?
Yeah, I think that's super critical in that, as you step on this AI journey, and this is, no different than a lot of these transformations that we've seen before. And I really do think about it that way. We've done cloud transformations, we've done digital transformations. This is an AI transformation. And it's going to change the way we think about our business and approach to it. So everybody, vendors are going to show up with a 3-year, $30 million plan. If you just start over, John, it's all going to be beautiful this time. We promise, we want to avoid that. So really, PagerDuty has been built around a framework that has allowed us to take more than 800 different plugins out of the box. So we're already plugging into your master data management capabilities, into your security capabilities, into your monitoring capabilities. So AI is just becoming another way of rethinking this. So as we go further down this journey, so for example, we're very conscious of security like everyone else is. So in the beginning, we're going to start our LLMs are just going to exist within your PagerDuty framework, within what you have. But we are looking at in the future, hey, can I do things such as inject vector APIs to pull in additional information to the things that are there? So today we're going to be able to pull things from, via existing API capabilities, via, logs or other queries, being able to enrich data in real time. So we're already taking our orchestration framework, driving automations from that, driving external queries into customers' own LLMs that we can then say, hey, for this error, what's your next best action that you've already done? Do you have a known error database or something else that we want to now enrich this context from? So yeah, that's how we see it, is constantly poking at that. That operational framework has to work with what you already have. It cannot be a rip and replace.
There's so many things I'd love to follow up on. Let me inject a follow-up question. If I want to overhaul my framework massively, can PagerDuty's LLMs help me suggest ways to streamline processes or streamline back-end infrastructures, things like that?
Yeah, we're going to take our analytics and they're going to help you identify the most probable areas that where are you seeing the most kinds of errors? Are you seeing repetitive errors? Hey, how come we can actually show for you example, a heat map of your most common instance. Why does this always happen on Thursdays? What is our problem that's happening here? And so really being able to do things such as guided analytics. So we're not going to do things out of the box of say, hey, let me do a capacity planning exercise for you. But what we can do is help you look at the operational exercises. What is failing, consistently, or where are the areas that, hey, I seem to keep coming back to the 2 or 3 people, or hey, we seem to keep coming back and linking this run book to these incidents, but nobody's ever automated that. So becoming and creating that rich potential for answering questions. Like I always tell people, look, I can't fix, my Prometheus sucks. But what I can do is say, hey, this Prometheus monitoring sent me 200 inactionable alerts Tuesday afternoon between 2 and 4. We can fix that, right? So getting that empirical data to say, what's the next best step that I have? That's exactly how we want to drive outcomes,
John. We just have like 30 seconds here. Insights on how folks can measure the success of the operational platform in improving service delivery.
Yeah, move beyond MTTR as quickly as you can. Obviously, that's critical to the staff. Yes, we want that. Yes, we need it. But guess what? The board and nobody else cares about it. You know what we care about? You care about NPS. You care about CSAT. You care about developer experience. So as you step through this process, what I highly encourage people to do as operations teams, as DevOps, as SRE, you don't own those numbers, but go find who does and benchmark them. And then as you start to roll out these capabilities, I can almost guarantee you that you will actually see movement in those numbers around the things they have. Think about developer retention, right? These larger things that surround our capability to deliver value to customers, capture them. Look, correlation's not causation, but hey, it's great to raise your hand and say, I was part of that.
Excellent advice to end on. Thank you, Heath, for joining us today. Thank you for all that great information. Everybody out there, please be sure to check out the PagerDuty resource room